Hi and welcome to part 2 in this 10-part series on the top 10 tips for successful hires. Today we're going to spend a few moments talking about the interview. Not in terms of a tutorial session on behavioural based interviews, but instead I want to highlight that if you can develop the skill to ask follow-up questions and lots of follow-up questions, you will get more insight and get therefore greater information to help you make a decision about a person's suitability or otherwise for the role. And I would argue that if you are successful in mastering this technique, you could pick one topic or achievement and have the candidate talk with you about that for 15, 20 or even 30 minutes. It really comes back to your skill in keeping the flow of conversation going by asking the right follow-up questions and following up with another and another. So what are some examples of some follow-up questions? Well, after the person has described the achievement and how they went about it, you could ask some other questions like what were the timelines? What were the deliverables? How was success measured? What challenges or obstacles they had to overcome? Who were impacted by the problem or task? What feedback they received from those people? How did you go about reporting to senior management on progress? Was success measured differently by people external to the organisation? If the person had their time over again, would they tackle the tasks differently or in a different order or involve different people? And so it goes on. The possibilities are endless in my opinion. It really comes down to your skill to be able to keep the conversation flowing and ask those follow-up questions. So I hope that helps when next time you're interviewing a person and you're struggling to get insight. It really comes back to the follow-up questions. In part 3, we're going to talk about how to go about selling the opportunity to candidates. Until then, goodbye.